So I thought I'd go grab my camera real quick and make a video. We are processing tomatoes and kind of already started, so I can show you where we're at. This is our third round of processing tomatoes. Our garden is out there and we're in the kitchen now, and we've done salsa and tomato soup and pasta sauce. Now today we're making pizza sauce, and along with other vegetables that we've harvested and preserved by freezing or canning. So right now we'll jump right in. We've already been kind of going at it, but what we're doing this time, there's a few different ways we do it, but this time is the first year we did it last year, and it worked pretty well. But basically we have the tomatoes, we cut the tops off, or any parts that are kind of cracked or rotten. Like, let's see here. These Romas all look pretty good. They're easy to process. But sometimes they have,
like this.
Let's see. Yeah, so we'll like cut that off, But we don't have that much blossom end rot this year, which is great. Last year we didn't either, so I think we got that figured out. But we have all different kinds of tomatoes here. We have San Marzano. We have some normal Roma tomatoes, which are a little bit bigger than San Marzano. We have a determinate type called Best Boy from Burpee. Maybe I'll lay them all out. We have Bodacious and Delicious. So the Delicious ones, we had one of them that was 2 pounds. So this is the Delicious, and this is Bodacious, or vice versa. We don't really know. Best Boy, we have a normal Roma, San Marzano, a cherry tomato, and then we also have various small golden tomatoes. So these are all the, we also have super sauce, which is a giant Roma. So this is a giant Roma also, so we'll throw that in here. So these are all the types of tomatoes we have currently, and right now they're just all going into pizza sauce, so that's kind of cool. I might do a little cut open one and show you, because I think that's interesting. So like this one is a slicer. This one is also a big beefsteak. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And then this is super sauce from Burpee. It's a hybrid, I think, and it's just less seeds, more meat. It's like more of a paste tomato. This is Best Boy. It's just a small, good size, all around, more of a slicer. And then this is just a Roma. And then these are the San Marzano. These are our favorite because they're super easy to process. You cut the top off somewhere and slice them down the middle, and they are pretty versatile. Obviously the cherry tomato, we just cut them in half, so we like these. These are just super sweet. This is a Sun Gold, I'm pretty sure. All the insides. This one's pretty meaty, I think it's called. Not a lot of that gel, not a lot of seeds. So we do like that one, but also they tend to, by the time you get them, you gotta cut all that out. And we do like the San Marzano and the Romas, even though this is a giant tomato. It's kind of fun to grow, but by the time you get them, they don't all look this good. the super sauce. They, you know, like this is one, they start cracking on the shoulders and all that stuff, but that's that. Like I said, Sun Gold, just a cherry tomato, San Marzano, Roma, Best Boy, super sauce, and then Bodacious and Delicious, whichever one is which. So it's kind of fun. What we're doing over here is putting them through an applesauce maker. So we got this attachment for our KitchenAid. I'll show you. It's essentially just an auger inside of this screen. If you've never seen an applesauce maker, I'll take it apart real quick. See that auger? So the auger pushes the contents through that perforated screen, and anything that can fit through the screen goes through the screen, like the saucy stuff, and anything that can't, like the seeds and the skins, get pushed out the end. So we just did basically all those tomatoes, and this is all the tomato skins and seeds, and it's pretty, it's not dry, but it's not wet, so all that just shows us all the juice and the sauce basically is getting pushed out there. Essentially what this thing does is this just funnels everything into a separate bowl. So the stuff, I'll show you in a second, it gets pushed out the end, and she's actually putting this into a recipe. So this is already measured out. I'll show you, you know, tomato sauce. And she's got the recipe going on from her phone, and I'm just helping process the tomatoes over here. So the nice thing about this is all the waste just isn't really waste, it goes to the chickens. Just turning the waste into eggs. Just cutting around all like the stuff that doesn't look good. I used to work on a loading dock, and for 10 years I did it, and we got married when I worked there, and one of the truck drivers was an over-the-road truck driver, and he was an over-the-road truck driver from Mississippi and coming up here to Michigan, and his wife was also a over-the-road truck driver. So it's kind of cool. I got to meet both of them. It was Howard and Beverly were their names. They're from, I can't remember Mississippi, but anyway, they each drove their own separate truck. So I got to know them pretty well over the years when they'd come in, and they actually, when we got married, bought us these knives for our wedding present. So that was very thoughtful of them, for one, because it's just an acquaintance, you know, essentially a friend that isn't really a friend that you see all the time just through work. And actually Kayla never met him, but they liked me at least enough to think about, be thoughtful, and give us these wedding present gifts. And they said that they got them for their wedding, and not the same ones, but the same brand or whatever it is, and they're their favorite knives. So, and I think we can say that honestly now. We've had them for almost 13 years, and they're still sharp. They're my favorite ones. They're our favorite knives too, so that's kind of a fun story. This is the sauce. This gets contributed towards the recipe, right? Okay, Kayla's gonna take us through the rest of them. There's the microphone.
My mom sent me the recipe she uses, which is the one that we eat, and it's our favorite. But so it's just tomato sauce, 4 quarts of tomato sauce in here. We're gonna add garlic powder, canning salt, oregano, basil, and sugar. And then you just simmer it until it's like however thick you want it. And then add she said add Parmesan cheese at the end. Otherwise it gets all like stringy and goopy. And then you can it. That's it.
So,
Yeah.
we're just adding grated,
Yeah, just
Parmesan cheese.
store it, yeah.
I can already tell that this is...
That one's like 10 minutes ahead of this one.
Yeah, and look at the color
It looks
difference.
different already, yeah.
So you just basically shove everything down that hole, seeds and all. It's super easy. We didn't preheat these or roast them or anything. Another thing I wanted to show you is this is a San Marzano. Whatever fits down there, you know. That little auger will break it up. So this is a San Marzano with the green still on. The green just comes right out the end there. So super convenient, this thing. If you have a KitchenAid already, it's pretty inexpensive. Okay, there you go. Have fun. Eat it before the bumblebees find it. Okay. We all think this is a little too sweet, actually. So we're gonna, honestly, it tastes like a red Jolly Rancher. It's so sweet. I think what happened was we were using these Sun Gold tomatoes, which they're basically like, they're super sweet. And we added sugar. The recipe called for sugar, but the recipe probably didn't account for sweet tomatoes, so we probably should have did a lot less sugar. We're gonna just try all of them and make sure they're all similar, but then we're gonna go get some more regular tomatoes, whatever we have ready out there really, and add it to cut down the sweetness. So we gotta go do that now. We have plenty of tomatoes to add. These are San Marzano. These all look great. The plants are loaded. These are all San Marzano. I actually dug up one plant just to, because it was all broken. But all these plants are just loaded with tomatoes. Great tomatoes, tasting tomatoes. We got pretty much all the rest of them off these over here. I'll probably grab more of these San Marzano, and then I'll look in the greenhouse. Oh, here's another San Marzano. That was a volunteer plant. It's got a couple already on it. We will go to the greenhouse and get some more in there. So this is that super sauce plant. We have a few of them, but they're just giant Roma tomatoes. The plants themselves don't get very big, but they do produce a lot of fruit. This is so much fun, guys. Just coming out to your backyard. If you don't know what this is like, I don't really know what else to tell you other than you're missing out. Come out to your backyard and picking out of the ground these fruits that will feed you for a whole year is typically what we do with tomato products here. These are just regular Roma tomatoes. They're all looking good. Look at all those in there. They just keep going, these tomatoes. The plants don't look the greatest, but the fruit is just perfect. Got a couple bad ones. We'll throw to the chickens as a decoy. All right, that might be enough to add to the mix. Make it a little less sweet. We still got a bunch out here to harvest sometime, so we're not done with tomatoes yet. We consolidated those 3 pots into this giant cauldron. This is our water bath canner pot. And
oh, way better. Try it.
I'll try this one.
It's hot. That's good. That's really good.
Oh my gosh.
That worked.
That is so good. So the pressure canner will fit 9 jars. And the only other thing we're doing to the recipe is we're adding that Parmesan cheese right before we can it. I'm not showing this video like as an instructional video on how to use a pressure canner or whatever. Kayla, how did you learn how to use a pressure canner?
I just read the little manual that comes with it, and then watched a couple videos on Instagram.
How did you learn how to use a water bath canner?
My mom and grandma taught me how to do that.
Oh, okay.
One.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
And then this is so you're just saying.
It's simple. It's not.
This came with it, and she just looks like. Do you even reference it when you get it out every year?
Yeah, I just looked at it today because I couldn't remember how much water there was in the bottom.
Yeah. So just if you are unsure or just maybe look up a couple different videos. There's a great Little Mountain Ranch is that lady is on YouTube. She does a good job. Obviously, a lot of people know how to can. It's what people have been doing it for hundreds of years. But that's why I'm not trying to be instructional with it. But I do want to be encouraging. Like, look at this tasty way to preserve your garden harvest and provide awesome food for our family to eat throughout the year, even in some cases longer than a year. Like we have pasta sauce this pasta sauce is from last August, and we still have a bunch left. And this has onions and basil and garlic and tomatoes and olive oil and salt and pepper. Most of that from our garden, everything but the salt and pepper and the olive oil. And if I could have an olive orchard and press olives, I would. And if I could grow peppercorns, I would. And if I could mine salt, I totally would. But we can buy that stuff from the store. This is just a tomato sauce base for like chilies and stuff. This is actually from 2023. So hopefully you're encouraged by this harvest. Look how beautiful it is. I mean, it just looks like a red jar, but it's gonna be the best thing we've ever eaten. How good is that pizza sauce, buddy?
It's really good.
This cast iron is giant. I made sourdough starter. Ooh, it's hot. Sourdough starter discard cheesy sticks. So basically just sourdough starter, and you add some butter and garlic powder and mozzarella. And it looks like that. And we got our pizza sauce done, and then we had enough for 1 jar that we were just gonna refrigerate. So what I'm gonna do is just eat it. And this is the best way to do that. Oh yeah. Wow. It's so good. Is it good? Is it good? Thanks for watching.